what's up everybody? I just saw Godzilla and it was really, really good. Not great. Like I said, I just saw it like not even 7 days ago. This review is going up a little bit late, but about to go see X-Men tonight. That's beside the point. Godzilla. Really good, not great, but really good. And so I'm sure you've probably heard all the common criticisms already. There wasn't enough Godzilla. Aaron Taylor Johnson, or ATJ as I like to call him, he was not really on par with the rest of the movie. The writing was better than adequate, but not like stellar. I never really was totally invested in what was going on with ATJ's situation, or I didn't really care much to see him live or anything. He just didn't do anything to make me like him that much. And I really wish, Bryan Cranston could have, like if he could have just kept going. Bryan Cranston, he's not the main character. Aaron Taylor Johnson is the main character. So it would have been cool if Bryan Cranston was the main character. The trailers kind of make it appear that way, but that is not the case. So it would have been really awesome to see his storyline go throughout. I would have been much happier with that. But the storyline that did happen, it wasn't like bad. It just wasn't. It's hard. I would be hard pressed to call it good, but it wasn't bad. Okay, that's all I can say. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't necessarily good either. It wasn't particularly strong. The real star of this movie was Godzilla, because we're pretty much following him. He is really driving the movie the whole time. What the military is doing, what Aaron Taylor Johnson is doing, his wife Elizabeth Olsen, who also phenomenal actress. I've seen her in the Old Boy remake, which I didn't really like, but she was good in it. Her storyline also, she didn't really have much to do, and she was pretty much just like a worried wife the whole time. She only makes really one significant decision, and it's very quick. I mean, you know, it's emotional, but I just wasn't really feeling like, oh, this parent really gotta make these tough choices, you know? So she was kind of underutilized. Aaron Taylor Johnson is just kind of dead-eyed the whole time, and I don't think he's a bad actor. His character wasn't written incredibly stellarly. Like I said, the writing isn't just like phenomenal, but I think another actor could have brought a little something to the mix to kind of help add a little something to get me invested in what he's doing and stuff, you know, because his character doesn't really have a whole lot to do until the end, but so you're pretty much just going off of his own charisma, and he doesn't have very much charisma throughout the movie, so that really could have helped. With just the teaser, because I mean, if you have a fight, like, you know, a lot of people are comparing it to Pacific Rim, and if in Pacific Rim you're not really, the action is cool, but you're not really invested in what's going on, you know what I mean? Or like here, you know, they really make it a point to, you know, you really see all the destruction. I mean, Godzilla just kills people just walking around, you know, and so the final fight scene, whenever it all comes together and you actually get to see him do something, you know, significant, all the teasing really builds up to that moment at the end, and it's worth it. In my opinion, it was worth it. I mean, I could have used less teasing, but the action scene at the end really sells the movie, and I think it gives you a good feeling at the end of the movie, even if you weren't particularly enjoying yourself. There's no way you can't enjoy the end. And so when you leave on a good note, it kind of colors how you saw the rest of the movie. So I think a lot of people are going to go out enjoying that last scene and being like, okay, I pretty much liked the movie, even if you didn't think it was phenomenal, which I don't think it was the greatest movie ever. I think it was definitely more than adequate, not particularly stellar. If I were to give this a score, I would give it a 7 out of 10. So that's just my thoughts. I don't know. What do you think? You've probably watched a dozen reviews already by now. So put your 2 cents in the comments. I'll see you later.